Good afternoon. My name is Donald Moss Jackson, and I am going to be giving a quick presentation and or summary on an article with a very long title. It's titled "Ingestion of 20 grams whey or canola protein does not further increase muscle protein synthesis rates during recovery from resistant exercise in healthy young females, excuse me." The objective of this study was to determine if 20 grams of whey or canola protein affects the rate of protein synthesis post workout. And the parameters that were set for this exercise were healthy young women. This was performed in, I believe it was Sweden. The women were 22 to 24 years of age, so relatively in the same age group. They were healthy and they did not follow a specific program, so they weren't necessarily, excuse me, they weren't doing like CrossFit, high rocks, high intensity interval training. They weren't doing anything like that. They were subjected to perform 8 sets of their 80% single rep maximum. So basically what that means, if say you can squat 100 pounds, they would be doing 8 sets of that at 80 pounds, which is their 80 rep maximum, their maximum being 100. Do the math. I thought this was a very interesting article because there are so many articles that specifically touch on the ability, that study men, young men, older men, middle-aged men, professional athletes, so on and so forth, that study them and how their bodies synthesize a protein, and if it's best 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours before, so on, with so many different variables. I appreciated this because, according to the article, and I quote, there are 90 articles that PubMed provides at this time, which include, quote, acute post-exercise synthesis responses that have been assessed in young adults. Only 13 studies have also included females. And of those, only 2 studies were female only. So, end quote. With this being said, this highlights the need for more female-only centered studies on protein synthesis, how it affects nutrition, even if during menstrual cycles, if the hormones are affected, strictly based upon studying the vitals during, before, and after a woman's menstrual cycle. And then how will it benefit people? So how will it benefit people? I said by identifying the root of protein synthesis maximum efficiency, this newly discovered information will allow trainers to properly adjust their nutrition or diets to sustain the correct amount of protein. Why that's crucial? Because according to the study, anywhere from 0.31 to 0.46 grams per kilogram of body weight is necessary for proper muscle growth, recovery, and building after post-exercise. But with that being said, newfound information suggests that a single intense session of resistance training significantly boosts muscle protein synthesis, on its own. So basically, if you work out, your body is able to kickstart your metabolism is going to kickstart the muscle protein synthesis processing, which includes transcription and translation of your mRNA and your DNA. Let's see what else was interesting. Oh, there's another one that I found interesting. Newfound information from the study suggests that a single intense session of resistance training significantly boosts. Already said that. While also discovering that 20 grams of protein raises blood amino acids. It does not further increase muscle protein synthesis during early post-exercise recovery compared to the placebo. So what I got from that was basically essentially in taking the